Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it looks normal. Okay. Okay, this is okay. Alright. It's looking like it's working right now. It's looking like it's working. The actual thing is on the screen this time. It's not in 360 mode. That is not an issue anymore. And all of this is good news. The thing is, I didn't even... Okay. I'm gonna delete that. But what had happened was, I started a stream. I want to be a menace. That's the gist of this. I'm being a menace. I'm preparing for the future of menacery. That's not a word, probably. I'm preparing for the future. I'm trying to see if Empty does or does not see this. And so in the meantime, since this is like a stream so that I can see how easy it is to be evil and steal Empty's channel, I'm trying to check how easy that is. So I'm doing this, and so that I have something to do while testing this, and also to see how long it takes for Empty to notice that its channel is live and that I'm doing it. I'm just gonna, in the meantime, try and go over my thoughts on its Manhunt that I was in. But I started a stream before this, and that stream was in the 360 mode. You know those like videos on YouTube where you can like then use your phone and you can look around and it's like a whole thing? Well, it was in that mode, but the issue with that is it was just like the things that were on the screen, those things weren't supposed to be happening. So it just looked really weird. It just looked really weird. And I didn't even hit that button. That button was just on. Why was it just on? I don't know. I don't have answers to any of my questions. But here we are. Here we are. But yeah, stream stolen. That's the recap of the situation. And, you know, here we are. Here we are. I will delete the other thing, but I don't want to yet. I don't want to yet. I find it funny that it's there, and I'll delete it later. Now for the actual thing. Huzzah! Since we actually have things working, I can do this, and then it'll work. It'll work and we'll be good. Right? Right? It'll just go there, and then it'll look... Yes! Yes! Okay, so now the only two things that we need to do now is just see how long it takes for Empty to notice and go over it. Yeah, this is great. I'm having a fun time. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't know, I'm Cloud. Hi, I'm not Empty. Empty is Empty. You can look at other videos to see who Empty is. I'm sure anyone who's here already know who Empty is and knows that that's not me. Well, I'm Cloud. I'm a menace on this channel a lot. I'm a monster, a gremlin even. But I wanted to steal a stream. I might do multiple stealings of streams in the future, but I need a stream to start it off. I need a stream so that way I can get things going. And then in the future, I know how easy it is. I know what not to do. I know that if the stream has turned on 360 mode, I need to turn that off beforehand, because it really wants to go into 360 mode. We've already learned a lot, okay? And it hasn't even been that long. Now the time is, it is time to go over thine Manhunt, and also see how long it takes for Empty to notice that it is live, and that I am the one who is live. Are you ready? Good. Although, I'm gonna play it, and like, since like at the start there's nothing, also, you can look at Empty's channel, and you can go to the live section, go there, and then you scroll, and you go to reviewing latest upload and then blah blah blah. You go there, and that way you can like see like Empty's perspective on it. That's the more important one, especially because this all of this is just so that way I can see how long it takes for Empty to notice, and also give my perspective. I put in the description of the stream kind of more details-ish about what's happening here if you don't understand and I'm explaining it wrong. So yeah. But yeah, go check out that stream. And it's like the first like hour or so is Empty explaining its perspective on the manhunt and what it was thinking at the time. And then after that, I think I got there after the hour and I started being a menace as usual. So like, but if you want just that, then you watch the first hour of that. If you want many funnies and that, you watch all of it. Although it's a long stream. So yeah, I should preface that, especially because multiple times I will most likely reference that, since I watched that. I keep saying that. So yeah. Is there anything else I need to say before I do this? Probably. Am I going to? No. Okay. So. Oh, right. Yes, there is. So I'm gonna play the start, and then I'm gonna mute, and I'm just gonna check and make sure that things are being picked up properly, and that everything is fine. Especially since I can just play the first part of it, and then pause it. And the first part, it's not like that important. We're just talking a bit, and then it gets to the actual thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
I need to see some of that.
So
I've gotten
right
lucky
now,
because
that
of
way
chunks
I can check how the mic
and
picks
powdered
up against
snow.
it, even though I'll probably pause
Honestly,
it when I
we
speak.
need the manhunt to be staged.
Alright, cool.
Stage it.
Now,
Stage it.
I'm just gonna play
Stage it.
this and check.
Don't
It's
do
been
that.
staged for me.
Literally staged for you? Finally? Oh my god!
Oh my god. Why is that there? That doesn't make any sense. Luckily it's so close that there's no way you'd get that.
Hello,
right?
I'm back. I did the things.
Right?
It sounds fine. We're good. So, basically, with this part,
Staged for you?
my
Finally?
thoughts. Yes.
Oh my god!
So basically, of course, it's this. Oh, also, we said finally because before this, we were doing things in the server.
Oh my
and
god.
we kept on getting ones where the
Why is
chunks
that
were
there?
not loading
It doesn't
at
make any
all.
sense.
They weren't loading at all, and
Luckily,
that was
it's
giving me
so
an
close
advantage
that there's
because
no
then
way
Empty
you'd
couldn't
get
run
that,
anywhere
right?
without a chunk
Right?
not being loaded and then stopping it.
What do you mean?
So right
thing
here, we
passed,
passed
the orange thing.
the lava. I thought it would be
Orange thing.
first. I thought it'd be
Go back
funny
and
to
get
say
it.
orange thing. Second of all, I was saying orange thing
But that is
just
so stupid
in
of a
case
sentence.
Empty had
Go
missed
back
it.
and get it.
Even if that's an obvious
you not
thing,
see the
like then I'm
orange
not
thing?
I
outright
didn't see
saying
it.
that there is
I
lava
literally
when
immediately
Empty
started
did
running
not
this way.
like see
Oh.
lava.
But like you
But
went like next
with
to
this
it.
reaction and how
Okay,
close
well, then
Empty
why?
had
I mean,
gotten,
you wouldn't be able to get it either way.
I was
but,
certain that Empty had seen it.
like you would never.
Okay, I will not talk again,
You would
so that way I
just
can
try
check
and
how this is
find a
picking
new
up
thing.
again.
No, I'm messing up.
How was your day?
It's good, it's good.
A new orange thing? What the hell?
God, I saw
Wow,
the orange
okay.
thing. Just get in, get in.
We're going back a bit. Also, I'll try not to do that again. That was stupid of me. I'm gonna try to pause when I talk, because while it was picking up fine, that is kind of annoying and distracting. So,
Like you went like next to it.
Okay, well then I'm blind.
I mean, you wouldn't be.
so yeah, right there, I wasn't fully pushing that Empty had definitely seen it because there's always a chance, but I was mentioning, but you went right next to it to show that I completely did not believe what Empty was saying and that I was fairly certain that Empty did see it, especially since I know that Empty will go into F5 mode and like look around and stuff. So, and when Empty's like, when you start off a manhunt, you're gonna be looking around in all directions. There was no way that Empty did not see that. Empty runs and Empty looks, and that is how it knows what direction to go. That's how it does all of these things. So I was so certain it had seen the lava, but for the very slim chance it didn't, that was why I said the orange, and then was like not fully pushing that Empty had definitely seen it, because there was that slim chance. And then the orange just kind of stuck because it was funny.
able to get it either way, but like you would never. you would just try and find a new thing.
So where are we? What are we doing? Let's see. So yeah, Empty gets to the
No, I'm
lava.
messing up.
How was your day?
So right here, I of course I had not seen the lava at this point. I was saying the how was your day, and I see Empty going up here. I go after. I say, oh, more orange. Empty went off in this fight. I knew that Empty was intending to put me into the lava, so I was trying to get away from that and also, of course, fight back. But Empty was going so hard in this fight that I couldn't even fight back. Usually I can at least do some things in a fight against Empty. I'm 100% losing, or as long as I don't get lucky, I'm losing in a fight against Empty. The skill difference is astronomical, but I at least put up some kind of fight usually. Empty comboed me so hard here, got so many good hits. I was amazed in the moment. I'm still amazed now. I see no way for myself to have won that fight with how well Empty did. Empty was landing every shot and was getting the perfect kinds of hits. Empty also had high ground here, which I acknowledged. I knew that in my mind, but I couldn't really get around that because Empty can just go up, get a bunch of distance, and then I can't chase. Or Empty can jump down at me, and then so I can't back up, or Empty gets too far, and then I can't go forward, or Empty jumps down at me. So I just had to take my chances and start kind of going up, so that way I could at least try, instead of Empty getting a bunch of distance that I have to try and undo, and that much distance can get Empty really important things. Oh, hi Visions. No, Empty didn't let me. I stole this, actually. So Empty doesn't know. I've stolen Empty's channel currently. I'm currently streaming on here without Empty knowing. So please don't tell it. Please don't tell it. I'm seeing how long it's gonna take. It might not ever know, and then I just run out of things to do. But I'm streaming here. So that way, plus in the future, if I want to be an actual menace and stream randomly for goblin reasons, then I can do it then with ease, since I've gotten this out of the way and seen how easy it is. So Empty's not letting me. Empty knows that I can, but Empty does not know that this is happening. I wouldn't say too much. Empty's really good at Minecraft is the whole issue for me, mainly because I have to go against Empty so much. And if you're having fun, you're having fun. It doesn't really matter what the game is or what kind of thing it is, you know? Plus, Empty has the skill in it, so it's Empty plays it a bunch, but then is also skilled in it, which is just a double whammy. Also, welcome to the stream. The stream of the menace, as I call myself. I'm just going over Empty's latest video, since Empty gave its perspective, and then I wanted to give my perspective while also attempting to stream on its channel without it noticing. I also tried to I know I have slow mode on, but I didn't want to do something about it. I could do something about it, but especially since this isn't an Empty stream, I'm streaming, I feel like having slow mode on is better because I don't want anything to go wrong. I don't know how to explain it. The core of the issue is that I suck, so slow mode's on. So yeah. That's the gist of the situation and what's being talked about right now. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen. I've been here a good amount. I just have it on in general. Like, I don't have it on just for you. It's just on in general because I suck. Mainly just because I'm a monster, slow mode is on. I just want to cause people mental pain. That's the main thing here. No, well, the thing is, I'm not like doing this isn't like a react live stream. This is a video Empty did last, and it's a speedrunner vs Hunter Manhunt thing, and I'm in it, and Empty had a stream recently where it was like reviewing it, where Empty for like the first hour said its perspective about the video. And I'm in the video. I'm the other person. I'm the one who's after Empty. So I'm currently saying my perspective while I'm also testing streaming on its channel without it noticing and seeing how long that it takes to notice. So this is just what I decided to do so that I could see how long it takes for Empty to notice. And since I'm in the video, that's why I'm saying things about my perspective. Maybe in Empty's next stream, where it's like where it's actually streaming, then it might watch your latest video if you convince it. But I don't want to do. I won't be straying from Empty channel things, especially since Empty doesn't know I'm doing this, and has not approved it. I'm just seeing how long it takes and how it reacts to me being a gremlin. What do you mean? No, it's cause I was already in the video. If anything, Empty was begging me, okay? Empty was just begging me on its knees, you know, just begging me to be in its video. I'm honestly so humble at this point. So yeah, I'm just being so generous by being on Empty's channel and being a menace and taking a live stream for myself. This is charity work at this point, me being here. So I was on this video to help Empty out, totally not of my own accord. This is all because Empty just, you know, begged me to help in a manhunt and kill it in a speedrunner vs Hunter video. That's totally what happened. Don't fact check, don't ask Empty, don't get other sources. These are the complete... Okay. No, it was the first time actually. First time for everything, you know? There's a first time for everything. And this was the first time. Empty got on its knees and just begged me, okay? No cap, no cap, no cap at all. Hey, Empty! You got here fast. Hi, how are you? I've stolen your stream. I'm having a lovely conversation, and I was going over our video. Okay. I'll let you speak to me. I'll allow it.
You fuckwad. You fucking gremlin.
What do you mean? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
I didn't. I was sitting here watching anime. I'm like, okay, this is fine. And then my friend lets me know that you're watching my
No!
stream. You
Oh
told-
my gosh.
Bro, the fuck?
They told you? I
Yeah.
explicitly said for you not to be told.
He said I got robbed. I'm like, what does he mean? And he said my YouTube got robbed. I'm like, the fuck?
No.
I checked my channel and you're fucking streaming on my channel.
Snitch!
What?
You're a snitch, Visions.
What the hell?
One moment. I need to check how it works.
Oh my god.
Dang it. Okay. So, that was helpful though. That was helpful. I was able to find something out from that. So thank you for joining the call. Although I didn't want you to notice.
Bro, what the
That was horribly upsetting
fuck?
that you noticed.
You stole my fucking bro. I could just take away moderator from you right now.
Why would you do that? I'm helping you. Anyways, no.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you're mad at Empty for selling you out? I'm mad at you for selling me out. This is a whole sellout triangle where I sold no one out. I was just the menace. Okay, you're both in the wrong.
No, just
I'm
you.
not.
Just you.
No, you're both in the wrong. Dang it, I didn't want you to
Literally.
notice. I was explicitly saying that you were supposed to not be told and that I wanted to see how long it would take for you to find out on your own, which could have been never, and then I would just get bored and leave.
Bro, what the fuck?
Anyways, how was your day?
What do you mean, how was my
How was
day?
your day?
My channel just got robbed. What do you mean?
I mean, you knew I was capable of these things. You should have thought that at some point I would test it out.
Honestly, I thought you were a bit... I didn't think you'd do that.
Wow. You
Yeah.
thought wrong.
I did think that. I did. What the fuck? I'm
Look,
taking away your manager? I'm taking away
why
your
would you do that?
Because...
We're midstream.
What do
You're
you mean,
being
and?
so rude.
Oh, and? Who
Oh,
cares?
wasn't you? It wasn't you, Visions? Okay, who was it? Who else is here? No one.
Toasty.
It's just, no. Toasty would have spoken.
Toasty subbed me.
Yeah, did you not hear what I just said? Toasty would have spoken.
Nah.
But I was having a conversation with only one person in chat. And then
What the
guess who
hell?
got sold out?
What the fuck? What the fuck, Cloud?
Hmm?
You gonna just take my
Are you
channel,
okay?
bro?
Anyways, are you
You s-
done? Can I go back to my live stream?
You're a live stream. I can take away everything from you
No,
right
you
now.
shouldn't though. You
It's
shouldn't.
very. I have
I'm
power.
helping you. I'm doing a whole stream on your behalf. I'm helping. Don't listen to any of the live stream before this. Don't look at the description. Nothing's
I already
happening.
looked at the description.
Oh.
That's just horrible. But
Who? What? Vision?
that's just horrible.
Buddy, what? Are you okay?
The fuck? You didn't even get like 2 minutes into the fucking stream.
Yeah, I know. Because the start of it was me explaining. Oh, well, before that, there was a technical issue, and then I was explaining, and then I started doing this. I was also checking technical stuff, and then somebody got here and then sold me out. I was having conversations with them as they sold me out. What? Oh yeah, your twin brother Visions sold you out,
Visions.
sold me out. They're the snitch, not you. Okay, sure. Sure.
Honestly, I agree.
Oh yeah, your message saying, nah, he sold me out doesn't incriminate you at all.
Well, Vision's is the one who sent the message. Because he was on
Oh,
Vision's
of course.
channel.
Oh, right. And then
Channel, yeah.
the convenience of getting the account back right then. Just to say, nah, wasn't me.
Bro, what the fuck? You just why? Why do you do these things?
Well,
I didn't think you were gonna do this because I thought maybe if there was like a technical issue and it like showed something personal, you wouldn't want that. So I didn't think you'd do it for that reason.
I've
Like, okay.
streamed before.
Oh. Well, I'm just learning this, so.
How do you think I would know all the things I've told you about?
Well, no, yeah, but like watching videos. That simple, buddy. There's other ways to learn besides like, streaming.
Message retracted? What do you mean? I never said that. What do you think these message retracted things might insinuate, bud? Oh wow. The snitch just keeps digging the hole deeper and deeper.
Well.
Anyways, you can go back to what you were doing. I'm gonna finish my live stream.
Oh, I'm not.
Why?
Oh, I'm gonna stay here now.
Why?
Oh, simple. I'm just gonna stay here.
Why? I need to.
I won't be able to focus on. I won't be able to focus on.
You can watch my live stream.
No, I'll
You
sit
can
here.
watch.
You can continue. Go on. I'll be here. I'm not leaving.
Why?
I'm not leaving my channel unsupervised with you.
I mean,
The
it was
fuck?
going fine before you got here.
Okay, so now it's not fine.
Yeah, it's not.
My
You've
channel,
completely
the fuck?
ruined. What do you mean, Visions? Huh? What do you mean?
What the fuck? I can't just like not. I'm not gonna be able to leave the call
Why?
and then focus on
You
the stream.
can call
no.
me back.
No, that's not how that works.
You can call me. I'll answer.
No, I
I'll
don't
answer.
care. No, I don't care.
Here, I'll help you out. I'll help you. You just call me back if you have any issue. You talk
Hang up,
in
I
chat
dare you
extra.
to. Hang up, I dare you to. The stream will probably end in the next like 2 seconds. I dare you.
Well, now I can't do that anymore. The mouse was literally on the disconnect button.
I'm staying. Now go over what
Why?
you need to go over. I'm
Okay,
staying.
Well, you let me know, okay? Alright. Now that we can't hear it anymore, if Empty wants me to speak to it, then it can like message me on Discord, it can message in the chat. I'm in the call. I've listened to all the things that it wants. All right? I've listened to all of its criteria. Now we can get back to what we were doing. Right? Right? I think that's A-okay. I think that's A-okay. Anyways, you know, I can just receive a quick oh no. Oh no. What do you mean? Huh? I don't know what it's responding to. It said not everything. Oh, it's insulting me in DMs. It's insulting me. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we're good. I'm appealing to all the criteria. It's not telling me to stop. It's not telling me to undeafen. So I think we're good. We can continue. We can pop off. We can continue. Alright. Alright, so. Back to what we were doing. Reviewing the manhunt that we were in. I'll skip. I will. I just wanted to go over the beginning and test the technical things. And Empty has not told me to undeafen. Just putting it out there. So we're good to continue. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Get muted. We're good. Alright, are we ready and prepared? Yes, we are. So, I will play it, and then I will pause it, and then I will speak. And I'll do the skippering. Alright?
It's good, it's good.
I already
new
explained
orange
this
thing?
bit.
What the hell?
God, I saw the
Wow.
orange thing. Just get in, get in.
It literally goes off. Yeah, you know you're winning this fight. Yep. That was so good. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I already explained that bit before all this commotion went down. So we're good there. We're good there. I don't have to explain anything because I explained it before there were 2 snitches in the general vicinity.
Oh, please. I knew exactly what you meant. I was just trying to hope that you would,
No, you can't, because I was getting a tree and I'm still out.
Okay, so this was the beginning of my bit where I was like being really truthful. Also, I was talking a lot. So usually in the manhunts, I don't talk at all because I like to focus on what I'm doing and not give things away. But this time, I was doing it differently because I thought that I would be able to try a new plan, and this was the start of it, and this was me realizing what I was planning to do. So I started being really truthful. I was saying that I was getting a tree, which was completely true. I wasn't like trying to hide anything at this point. So, this way, I continue to be truthful, I continue to be talkative, and that way, since I'm being completely truthful, since I'm being completely talkative, that way, there's no way for Empty to actually hide as much. Because if I'm being all quiet and stuff, if I'm like lying about the stuff, then it's completely within Empty's right, and it's completely possible for Empty to hide way more, for there to be information that I don't have that I need to have. So it's way more beneficial for Empty to know things that I'm doing, and for me to know a lot about what Empty's doing, than for no one to have any information, in my opinion. I won't be doing this in the future, because I do like to leave a lot out. I do like to be muted in these. But that was why I did this bit. This was also, I think, the first time that I did this, and most likely the only time. 'Cause sure, I will be talkative sometimes. I will still speak and not be as muted sometimes, but I haven't approached it this way. So that is why I started and continued the truthful thing, because the more information I'm giving out, the more information that I get. And if I'm leaving something out, or if I'm not like talking about a certain thing, then because I've been so truthful up to this point, no one's gonna bat an eye at what I said. No one's gonna bat an eye at what I'm leaving out. No one's gonna be like, oh hey, why didn't you mention this? Because I'm mentioning so much that it's hard to zero in on what I am leaving out, which I can talk about later. But yeah, this was the start of the truthful arc.
At the tree.
I see you.
No, you don't.
You did,
That's cut out, that's
because
cut
then
out.
you corrected it.
No, that's cut out. It's literally.
You were so confident about it, and then you realized, and now you're trying to go back on it.
No, listen, that's not.
And then your best defense is just no, that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
You could. So you can't see me from here, and I know what happens next, but at this point, it was just try while Empty has nothing to go in as many times as possible. The moment that Empty has gear, or Empty goes to the nether, just try and get as stacked as possible. So at this point, I was just trying to go as much as I could. Maybe stop and get some gear every now and then. Maybe get an animal or two. But I was just trying to go, catch up with Empty, maybe get a tree or two, maybe a bit of stone, and just try and just keep on going to see if there was any chance before Empty got actual gear. So that's why there isn't much time in between each of the interactions at the beginning, because while I have this little bit of time, while Empty's not in a cave, while Empty's not stacked up, I need to take advantage of that time since I'm on my own.
You could say, oh, I corrected it, it's fine. But no, it's, oh, that didn't happen.
Hi, hello. I see you. Come here.
You probably do. Where are you? Oh, there you are. That one I actually believed.
Come here.
Why don't we not, though? Like, why? Hey.
I completely regret my decisions here, but I also was approaching it this way because I don't know if Empty noticed at the time, but when Empty saw my name tag, I had actually taken a good amount of fall damage and fallen from kind of high. I'll show you. So
No, that didn't happen.
So you see,
you could say,
it's
oh, I
after
corrected
this.
it, it's fine. But no, it's, oh,
yeah,
that
you
didn't happen.
saw
Hi,
that,
hello.
and then I said
see you.
something
Come
about
here.
it. I like
You
mentioned
probably
something
do.
slightly.
Where are you?
So like you
Oh,
could
you-
see
there
my
you
name
are.
tag fall.
That one
I had
that one I
had
actually
lower health,
believed.
Come
and
here.
Empty seemed
Why don't we not?
kind
though?
of confident.
Like, what? Hey.
I think I just heard Empty eat the thing, so I'm over here like, okay, Empty has stone tools, Empty has
There you
food,
go.
might be
We'll
at
go
full
that way.
health, and I just took fall damage. But then I immediately
Oh my
regretted
God.
that decision when I saw acquire hardware.
Well, now I regret every single decision I've ever made.
So then I'm just like, okay, I need to rush while I can, because maybe Empty is going to take a moment to like make something. Maybe Empty will like take a second to try and make a full set of tools. I don't know how many, I don't know how much iron Empty has. I don't know how quick Empty plans to craft it. I don't know how much Empty got out of the furnace, but I need to rush before Empty can make something big with what it has. Sadly, Empty made a shield fairly quickly, so I was bested, but I did not think that I had gotten Empty that low. I know, I'm bad at that. I did that earlier. I'm trying not to do that. Okay, I'm not trying to play the vid and talk over it. I did that earlier, and then I was like, okay, I won't do that, and then I immediately did that again. But it's just, sometimes I want to show while it's happening to explain an action. So at that point, I had been like doing the stopping thing, but because I wanted to show the falling, that's why I was talking at that point. It's just, I meant to not do it that long. I meant to show it, pause it. But then I didn't, and then I messed up. I apologize. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to stop myself from doing that because I know that's what I want to do. And I know that that's an issue, and it gets all jumbled and weird. But yeah.
Come here, Cloud.
And then, yeah, I got Empty surprisingly low here. I did not think that I had done anything, but, like, I got... Bro, what? I have no clue what you just said in chat. I know, Empty, but I'm not gonna go through that effort when I can just really quick show, and I'm not intending to continue it and speak over that. I wanted to show the thing and then like move on, do the pause speak thing, but then I forgot. I'm an idiot, okay? I forget things easily. Quite literally a goldfish that has arms. Okay? I didn't remember. I'm trying not to do these things. It was an accident. I apologize.
Okay.
Also, What do you mean? I did it earlier. By that I mean I was speaking while the video was playing earlier, not I meant to play a bit of the video and then pause earlier. Okay, I'm a cockroach, okay? I don't know what you want from me. I'm a fool. I'm acknowledging it. I did that earlier. These were completely different situations that had a similar thing happen. And I'm trying not to do these things. And I'm not going to go through the effort of showing a quick thing, but without, like, the audio on and then have to switch back. I can just show it and then pause to speak. It's just that I forgot to do that because I am a fool. I'm a friggin' ant with no colony, alright? Cut me some slack, I'm trying. I've stolen a stream. What do you want from me? You don't have to watch. This isn't empty. This is a menace. You can have far better entertainment from the rest of Empty's channel. And if you've already seen all that, then watch 5 Up or something. That's similar. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, Empty. I'm so sorry. It's just true.
What? There's no way you...
Oh yeah, and when I was doing that fight, I thought that there was no chance I was winning it. I wasn't trying as hard as I should have been, especially with the knowledge that I have now. I regret not trying as hard because, like, even after I, like, made the little, like, sound, because I was, like, because I was like, oh, I knew that would happen, but it's upsetting that it did when I was killed. Although, I just assumed I would die. I assumed there was no chance, and that Empty would be, like, almost full health. But Empty was actually low. If I had gotten 1 or 2 more hits, that could have completely changed things. I just didn't know that, and then I didn't try as hard as I probably should have. I was just trying to do the stalling thing. I didn't expect to get actual progress in a fight, especially when Empty had a shield and I did not have anything similar.
were actually scared. I had wooden tools.
Guess what? You got me really low, that's why.
There's no way.
Which is also why I was questioning all of that so much. Because I thought, oh, there's no way I got even close. I was just trying to stall and see what would happen.
Were you full health at the start of the fight?
No.
I understand now.
A hallucination. Okay, so this is right before Empty finds me next. Up until this point, I was just completely struggling, finding nothing of value, no caves of worth, not enough food, and just like stuff mined with tree, maybe a bit of stone. So I was just trying to find Empty again and see what would happen. I was near a cave because I was looking in it to see if there was like anything I could get, but I was still like kind of going past it because I was looking for Empty because I was doing the stalling thing, still trying to get Empty before Empty got more stuff.
Cotton 4K?
What is?
The hallucination.
No, because it's a hallucination, it cannot be caught in 4K. That is the whole issue.
Yeah.
You've hallucinated.
But I don't hallucinate, I only...
But you did. Oh, you did hallucinate. That's the whole thing. You hallucinated.
But I don't hallucinate, Claude. Stop being weird.
No, but you... Actually, you have. Actually, you have. I've been in call with you when you've hallucinated, so don't even. Oh. I didn't even process the fact that I was near you.
Also, I find that funny because Empty literally just got there And then I, of course, happened to look at the compass right then and be like, oh, I'm near you. I didn't even realize when it literally just happened. I keep finding that so funny when watching it back, but I keep forgetting to, like, mention it at all. Like, it's literally, Empty got above me, and then I said that. Like, I noticed the moment Empty did. And then Empty says the thing, like, of like, oh, you're looking down, and it was, like, usually I'll be, like, fairly certain of one thing or another, but this time I was half and half, to where Empty could see me, or this could be the first time Empty's ever actually guessed it right, and I'm proud. So that's why my reaction was like this.
Stop
I
looking
am.
down.
Well, where are you? I was looking down. Where are you?
Wait, actually?
Yeah,
Right? That's
Yeah.
funny.
I was.
Yeah, so that's just me saying that was a combination of just half, okay, Empty could see me right now, or, oh frick, Empty got it right, finally. This is the first time ever. Woo.
Because my compass is, like, going wild, so, like, I must be, like, right above you. Oh, I hear you. Oh, you were up. You were up. Okay, that makes sense. You're gonna kill me? Okay. Bye.
And once again, I did not expect to win or get, oh god, why is Jay here? Oh no, that's not good. Jay, who was that to? Jay, was that to Empty? Oh yeah, it was, because of the not words, thinking clearly. I was only questioning that because I had just talked about thinking, and then Empty had also said the wasn't thinking clearly, but it must be to that. Unless it's not. But, why is Jay here? Sus. Kinda suspicious that Jay is even in the vicinity. But yeah, I did not expect to win that fight or get close. It was just another stall attempt to see if I could do anything at all. And also see the gear. I liked going, like, over and over again, so that way I could check on the gear. Oh yeah, well, okay, Jay, that's not helpful, because, like, okay, Empty, you cannot talk about English. It's your first language, but you try and act like it's your 7th. Like, I don't get it. And Jay, you shouldn't be listening at all. In fact, you should just not be on the stream. You shouldn't know the stream exists. Why don't you go rewatch an Empty stream that you haven't seen before? What am I talking about again? That's crazy. I don't know. There's no way for me to know at what thing you could be asking about what I'm talking about. Because if it's, like, about the video, there was a whole video. It's on the screen. If it's about the current conversation, I'm not sure. Okay, thanks, Jay. You know, this is why I just love to have you around. No one's answering my questions. I'm just gonna move on. So answer. So yeah, right here, Empty's in the cave. I was up above ground, like following Empty around on the compass, like trying to maybe find a cave entrance, while I literally had nothing. At some point around here, I said the words, "You can come up and kill me. I have literally nothing." I had nothing in my inventory. I had not mined a tree. It was that bad. I had nothing. I was just trying to find out where Empty was. I had no food, I had no tree, I had no stone. So then like around the end, I got some tree, I got some stone. I don't think I got food. There's a chance I did, but I don't think I could find any since it was night and all, like, nothing was spawning, if I remember correctly. But I was still like, oh hey, you should come up and get a free kill, because I wanted to just see what Empty's gear was and like try again to do the stalling thing, see what would happen, even though I had literally nothing. And I was continuously begging for Empty to kill me at that point, because you can go back and watch it! You can go back and watch it. I'm not going to be playing the whole thing, because if you've watched it, you would know what the points are. If you don't know what area I'm talking about, then you can go back to the actual video, Speedrunner vs. Hunter Minecraft Manhunt, 3 days ago on Emptyg&c channel, okay? You can watch the actual video, give it a nice little view, hit the like button, maybe put a comment or two, and it'll be great, okay? No, it's not. It's not a review of the video. It's Empty did this. Empty said its thoughts about the video. It jumped around too, okay? I'm not gonna stay at every part because a good amount of it is conversation. I'm not gonna say thoughts about normal conversation that we usually have, or that you can just very clearly see what the intentions are behind it. This is about the actual thing itself, the manhunt itself, not the conversations in the middle. And this way, I'm not playing the full bits and then talking through them, because I have a tendency to do it. What is... You know, Empty had it so much better. There was no one in the chat screaming at it for like the first hour of its stream where it did this, okay? Which just seems great. That would seem amazing. I think that is where Empty has the upper hand, because you should be asleep for this one too. That's not better. Also, yes you were. Were you not literally on the SMP at that time? If I remember correctly, you were. But that's unrelated. Answer.
Something you don't need to know.
You should answer though. It would be like helpful to everybody.
How did I get down? Interesting
Yeah.
question, honestly.
Yeah, so answer.
I will do that.
Don't you want a free kill? If you go up, there's a free kill.
Okay, you're not wrong about...
Oh yeah, and as I was saying, I was continuously asking for Empty to kill me because I had no food, I had not much health, and I had literally nothing. So I just wanted Empty to reset me without giving away that I had literally nothing, plus that way I could also find out Empty's gear in the process.
What you're saying, there is technically a free kill with what I have, but...
Yeah, and... What? I think you're coming up. Oh! I found it! I found you! Okay!
Oh shit.
I didn't see any of that! I was like going around it, I guess? I was going around this the whole time. Yeah, right there, I was just trying to hit Empty off. I was just trying to hit Empty into the cave, because I knew I couldn't like take Empty in a fight, but I was like, okay, maybe if I disable the shield and I just like hit Empty a bunch, Empty might go flying into the cave, and then boom pow, I get a win with nothing. But either way, I did want to die in that fight. Like, my plan was to die, but I was like, I might as well try to get Empty to fall into the cave anyways. And like I said, I had nothing at that point. I was just walking around trying to find the cave that Empty went in, and somehow going completely around the ginormous cave that went into the cave that Empty went in, and then had nothing, and then barely got stone tools before Empty went out of the cave.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, I'm off to the
Thank
nether.
you. Okay, I'm so glad you showed me where the entrance of that was. Thank you. Because I had no clue. I checked so many caves, and I'd never found that. And then I saw the compass go there. It showed me to it, and I literally went around that to get to where I was.
There's a bigger cave over here. There's a bigger cave over here.
I
That's
kept
huge.
only finding teeny tiny caves. How the hell do you keep finding large, humongous caves, and then I guess I go around them? That doesn't make any sense. I
Well,
was
I mean-
looking for so long. I even followed your little thing, and then I just went around the cave entrance.
Damn. Well, this
And
is
it was ginormous.
wow. This is my best attempt so far. Let's go.
Well, yeah, and you know that I haven't like gotten anything. So like this is also your most informed attempt.
Also true.
Cause I usually don't speak. Don't worry, I killed that with my fist. It was a zombie.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, this was the other part was the start of the truthful thing. This was where it actually amped up and actually got started. No, I am not going to record it, because I very easily could. I just don't want to. That would be scary. My perspective would just be me making a bunch of stupid mistakes, while Empty's is actually good things.
It gave me one rotten flesh. I'm just letting you know everything I do. I've just gotten 5 oak logs. I made them into 20 planks. I made 1 crafting table. I made 4 sticks. You got all that?
Gotta get to know.
Alright, cool.
Alright, I just need one thing. In the meantime, this is actually good. This is good for me. What else?
You need anything from me? I could totally help you out. I could totally help you out. What do you want?
Hook me up, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I'll get it, and then I'll come to you and you can kill me, and then we're good. So what did you need?
Honestly, don't worry about it. We're good. We're fine.
What? But otherwise, I have nothing to do, you know? So I think you should just
Stack
tell
up?
me what you want. No, that doesn't make any sense in this context. So what did you want? And then I'll get it for you, and then you can kill me, and everything will be great.
Okay, so that, like, all of this is just me trying to possibly get any information possible, seem like I'm giving the most amount of information possible, and hopefully find things. And I was finding literally nothing. I was not finding anything. Empty found a whole cave with iron. I could not re-find that cave. I could not find any cave similar. I was finding no iron at all. And no animals, so no food. At one point, I went AFK near a pig, and then I came back, pig disappeared. I had to go miles to find a new food source. And in that time, Empty got to the nether. So, things were going great, as you can tell.
Oh, hello. You're back.
So what do you have?
I'll give you food-wise. So 13 steak, 19 mutton.
So yeah, that's what you get when you're completely quote-unquote truthful and very talkative the whole time. You convince the other person to also be truthful when they really don't need to. So then I got way more information than I should have gotten, even though, like, information about what I have and what I'm doing even if it's completely truthful and even if it is actually everything, I feel like it's way less valuable than the one who is being hunted and has only one life's things that they have. So I was like, okay, it's worth it, especially since this is like a one-time bit that I'm doing.
11 iron. 5 pork. Another orange thing? The hell?
You what?
Another one?
Okay, I've been gone so long, the pig has disappeared. My one source of food that was near me is now completely gone.
That actually just happened in front of my eyes.
What?
Goodbye.
Ah!
Yeah, Empty, but you see, the thing about that is none of that would have started if I decided that because of this, but like, don't quote me on that. What? Who is that one girl that does Minecraft updates for real, like when they go live? Who is that? I assure you, it's not me, and I haven't heard of them, so I don't know how they sound. Do you have a username by chance? A name in general? Because I would love to know who I sound like. I bet they're gonna sound annoying as hell. And then it's just gonna, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna be like, yep, I understand. Just hiding secrets. I have a secret channel about Minecraft updates. Ooh, so real.
Wait, what about the 24 iron gift?
I'll get that back to you. I'll get back to that.
No.
You good?
There's a creeper, and I have no hunger, and I cannot run, which means...
So, I continuously kept on being like, oh hey, but remember that gift? You should make sure you give it to me beforehand, because I was not sure whether or not Empty would like try and just hand it to me the next time we try to fight, and then I'd just have no time to use it. I don't know what the 2022 Minecraft live stream means. Like, are you talking about like an official Minecraft live stream of 2022 that like happened at some point? Also, it wasn't an offer. I just started telling the truth and being really talkative in hopes that you would just start doing the same automatically, which worked. Whether you thought you could kill me or not, it still worked. And I loved the thought of the gift. I was hoping it would be your downfall from the beginning, because that way you can't get far from me. I know your location, and I get something from it. Why do you think I was so pushy about you bringing it back?
I am basically the speed of a creeper, and he was right behind me, he was right next to me, I don't know how I escaped, it's just stupid.
Oh yeah, at this point I still had nothing. I think at that time, I had either just found like maybe a sheep, or started to cook like something, or like soon after that, 'cause I couldn't get anything, and when I did get something, it was barely anything.
it, I guess. Anyways, when are... Okay, we don't have to flex. You haven't even realized I must have been misremembering.
My spidey senses are tingling. Because I found something and it was super fun.
They were just logical.
When have you ever been logical?
Usually. As far as I know, the answer to that is usually.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
On a normal occasion, that's not nice.
I'm messing up. I knew
Do
it was
you
one
need
of these.
help
I
with
knew
that?
it was. Oh shit.
What kind?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I just wanted to be in a cave and get iron, and I can't go down there because I see skulk sensors. Okay, that helps me know where I was at this point. Yeah, I had just found a good cave. I said that, and then I just went to a different part of the cave that actually had a good amount of things, and then I was able to get pretty stacked up. And then I kept on expressing that I had gotten iron. I just didn't want to make it known that the amount was enough to have 2 sets. Cuz I had gotten enough like for 2 sets, that way I could basically be like 2 hunters going at it instead of just the one that I am. But I didn't want that part to be known. That was one thing that I wanted to try and keep secret, but I wanted to make it known that I did have iron, so I still seemed truthful. Also, at this point, I asked what kind the bastion was. It said treasure. Now, I completely thought that there was 100% a chance it was lying to me, but if it was a treasure, I could continuously start making requests for the treasure things, or if it were lying to me, then at some point I might be able to find out, especially since it was agreeing to give me the gifts from it. So, like, it would have to try and find a way to get out of that or something, but it didn't affect me as much to know what kind it was. Just the type of gear it would have, and then I'd see in chat if it got any like diamond gear, so that didn't affect me as much. Now I need to find a way out of this cave because I've seen no iron, and the only possible direction is deep dark.
Oh. I told
you
myself
okay?
I'm gonna be safe, and then I'm never safe.
What happened?
I'm just horrible at this.
What happened though?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Let's go. Let's go. And just how we had the criteria. If I lose this manhunt, it doesn't even matter if I get to the end.
Yeah. Although you did technically know how much I was telling you.
And it just matters if I lose the manhunt. Oh, let's go. Per se, you get to punish me in a way.
Oh yeah, I haven't done this punishment yet. I still haven't thought of anything, but I will think of something. And this is something I have now. Empty has to do something of my choosing. So haha. I even tried to warn Empty that this was a bad idea in the video. But I mean, hey. It didn't back down from the offer. So now, this is something I have. Hmm?
Yeah. I added a little twist to make it fun.
As in?
Well, basically it's like a whatever-ya one type of situation. Whether it's, like a picture, maybe me a change of skin. I don't know, like whatever you want, really. Real life thing, doesn't matter.
You know, whatever I want, that seems too broad for you. Like, I think that could only go bad for you. Look at me try to warn the
Yeah,
stupid idiot.
If I win, then that doesn't happen to me.
I'm finally getting
And
iron
guess who
work done.
didn't
That's
win?
good. I'm in a cave that actually feels like producing what it's supposed to produce.
Oh yeah, I think when I said that, I had definitely gotten things by then. I'm not sure. But there's no way after that amount of time I had not gotten things. I think I was completely under-exaggerating the type of cave that I had.
That's good, isn't that? Just amazing.
To something you got from the bastion, like a good thing you got from the bastion.
Okay, anything besides my pearls?
I care. I care. Because guess what? It's gonna be even more fun for me.
If there's anything diamond, I want one.
Okay. I almost died.
You gotta be safe, bud.
Oh, trust me, I'm trying that tactic.
Look at me acting like I care. Honestly, I should be nominated. Best actor.
Apparently it doesn't work.
No, it works. It definitely it works. I assure you.
I don't.
That
Well, what this other thing? What are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just saying that. What the hell? I'm not saying what the hell, but
Damn.
so
Are you okay? This part was just conversation, but I'm trying to like slowly skip through since it is like a long section just to like be sure I'm not missing anything. Although I do think at this point I had gotten a good amount of iron and was smelting it, if I remember correctly.
Guys, chill out. Chill out.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
I'm a bit worried about it.
I'd say this is going pretty well.
What's going on?
A lot of trading, honestly. Good.
How many pearls do you have now?
As of now.
Yeah.
9.
I know, I keep hearing myself say that. I don't know why. I think that I may have been attempting to say something else and then forgore. I've continuously heard myself say that, and I still don't know what my intention was. Is that the first time you're calling that out? Like, every single time I've heard like the recordings of me saying that, I've just sighed. And it's been like 4 times now, maybe 5 including this. I've heard myself say that. I still haven't put it together. And then like what I said after doesn't even redeem it. It doesn't like explain. Okay. Sure. Really? Why would you quote that? Anyways.
You have 9 pearls?
Yeah.
Can you slow your roll there, bud? What the?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
But I feel like you could if you tried. That's the thing.
Why would I want to try doing it though?
Why would there be a stupid sensor there? Why would Deep Dark exist? Why would it exist?
Honestly, I agree.
Oh yeah, I was definitely smelting then. When I said that, I was smelting in one part of the cave, I went to another just to check and make sure there wasn't anything big that I missed. And like I found like a tiny bit of like deep dark stuff with a skulk sensor. But I was 100% smelting a lot at that point.
Stop.
Why does it exist?
Yeah.
No
It
reason
should
for
only exist. It should only exist when I want it to.
Cloud makes the deep dark. Cloud controls
Exactly. That's what should happen, but it's not happening, and that's
Wait.
what's wrong.
Give me more. Yes. That's
What
fine.
did you get more of what you need, or were you just like bragging about the same thing?
Oh, I'm just bragging about having a lot.
Okay. Thanks.
Thing. No. So like, what you doing right now?
I'm smelting iron.
Smelting iron. Nice, nice. Renames this to Manhunt, but we tell each other everything. But we only speak true.
Did you want any other information? I can give you so much.
Would you do that? Would you give me so much?
Yes.
I believe you.
Good. It's true. Just ask me.
Ah,
Are you okay?
fine. I just needed to collect things per se. Come on. The hell? I've gotten so much, but like now they're just stopping. They're being mean.
How many? I apologize.
Honestly, if you collect any pearls, you should give me.
Okay, but I don't think I'll be collecting any.
Oh, but you should. You should.
Oh, there's so many roses here. I can give.
Okay, yep, I know exactly what I was doing at this point. I was 100% here smelting a bit more, but preparing my little room that I had near the portal. So the room was near it. I can kind of show later. Actually, I might not remember, because it's in a while. Okay. So, I want to show you where the little room is. Never mind, I won't. What, you found that weird? Well, I mean, you weren't asking, and I wanted to say that every time I was open to give you information, because like I was obviously trying to put that out there as if it was for you to learn, but I was technically also doing it like, oh hey, this way. Whenever it's like at a time where I don't want to give you the actual information, then you aren't asking because I'm not prompting it. So it was both, I was framing it as a teaching moment, but it was really just, I was attempting to have it be a bit of conditioning.
Give you roses.
Let's go.
But yeah, I was setting up my little room with its crafting table, furnace, and multiple chests near the portal at this time, because I got the roses near the portal, and I know I was like running by.
I completely had forgotten, and then I remembered randomly. How many do you need?
Just one.
One? I just picked up 18 roses.
Well, keep the rest for yourself.
I don't want 17 roses.
Give me 8. Action. I need action.
I can give
Yay!
you more information. Are you okay?
I found
What's happening?
more pearls. Let's go.
Oh, how many do you have?
Oh. Buddy,
How many
die.
do you have?
How many do I have?
Yeah.
13.
You have 13 pearls?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Look at how truthful this little idiot is being. Hehehe. Look what I did.
Need to. Remember, we're both on the same
know.
team trying to beat the game. Remember. True.
Just putting it out there.
We're both on the same team trying to beat the game. Remember?
After MD said this, we're both on the same team trying to beat the game. I went so silent because that like I had no response because I'm like, dang it, that is the narrative we're pushing right now. So I can't say any of what I was saying anymore. So I went completely silent for like a good little bit.
Remember. What happened?
Oh my god. So, you know the first orange?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, at this point, I was out looking for a single sheep. I couldn't find a single sheep. I was framing it as if I was trying to find animals for food in general. I mean, I didn't really need extra food. I had enough, but I was fine with getting extra food. I was just looking for one sheep because I had 2 wool and I needed 3, and I did not have a bed and I needed it for my little room so I could set my spawn with my chests. But I couldn't find a single sheep. I kept finding dumb little pigs. I found a few cows. I found horses. I did not find sheep. And I couldn't say most of the animals I was passing unless it was like a few pigs, because otherwise it would be like, oh hey, then you can't be like complaining about not being able to find the animal you can't find. I had to frame it as I can barely find any animals. That way, it's understandable that I'm getting frustrated for not finding my single sheep. Because I can't explain that I can't find a single sheep. Because then you know what my plan is.
Well, I found pigs near it, and I was attacking the pigs so that I could eat their flesh. And then I didn't realize that there was a very far down hole next to the pigs, and then I fell, and it hurt.
I was looking for that sheep for so long. It was so long. It's upsetting how long that it took, and I know that at this point there was so much more time after until I found a single sheep.
Be more
Was
right now. It's very moment.
I'm running. I just finished killing pigs. I'm looking for more animals,
Nice.
and I'm still looking.
Nice. Let's go.
And I'm still looking.
Figure it out. I'll figure it out.
But it has to be good.
Yeah, it does have to be good. That is very true. After all, I didn't tell you I would get you something really good from the Bastion.
Yeah. My whole inventory.
What do you?
Diamonds?
Oh.
Is this fortress? And having no luck. And you found a fortress.
Let's go.
Is this the other orange you were talking about? Also, you found diamonds?
Luckily, soon after this, I find my sheep, which is good. Because I found the other orange, and then I found sheep.
What do you have? What do you have?
Like,
though?
in what's, I could tell you my whole inventory.
Tell me like armor status, like iron status actually there.
Well, I have a full set of iron armor, as I told you.
Let's go.
I have an iron sword, an iron axe, an iron pickaxe.
Okay.
There's 9 iron ingots in my inventory.
Look at me sprinkle that in. 9 iron ingots in my inventory because I had so many in my chests. I had 9 iron ingots in my inventory, completely leaving out the amount that were in my chests. And then I spoke to Empty later, and Empty was like, yeah, I wasn't even really listening. And I'm like, I put in all this effort to trick you, and then you don't even listen to my tricks. How dare you?
Right? I have a shield, I have a water bucket, and that's all the iron that's on me.
Nice. Let's go. Good job, Cloud. You're doing so well.
I also was able to frame like the whole, oh, do you want my whole inventory thing like as an extreme, so that way Empty would like definitely not take it, because I was technically prepared for the small chance that Empty did take that offer, but I didn't see it as a plausible outcome. I just expected then for Empty to say something like smaller and specific, instead of maybe multiple types of things, instead of being like, oh, it's up to you, because then it's like, oh, it's the big extreme of, oh, it's your whole inventory. I don't want all of that.
I found a rabbit. I don't want a rabbit that can't sustain me for as long. Gift. I'm still wondering about that.
Wait, oh crap.
You good?
I'm fine. I just made a mistake in my judgment, that's all.
Which means?
I guess, okay. Would you accept something that's not from the Bastion, but from the
I
fortress?
guess.
Okay, cool.
If it has to do with diamonds.
Does it?
No, I'm just setting the criteria.
Mhm.
Making myself clear.
Yeah, of course.
I'm still surprised at this point that Empty was accepting any of the gift things. Like, you'd think at some point Empty would be like, oh hey, that doesn't have anything to do with roses. That's nowhere near the value of you giving me 18 roses. But no. I said 24 iron and Empty accepted it before, and then it was retconned to 3 diamonds. And the 3 diamonds was on Empty's part. Empty could have given me 1 diamond and it would have fit the criteria I had just laid out. Empty gave me all 3 for 18 roses, and that just worked out in my favor immensely.
Raw pork chop and 5 cooked pork chop in the furnace. I have 1 cooked pork chop in my inventory.
Oh yeah, I definitely had the sheep right then. I had the sheep at that point. The moment I was smelting, I definitely had gotten it. So I had set the bed up by then. I'm certain of it. I'm wondering if I was taking that time to organize the chests. Which is, like, that's probably what I was doing. I had 1 chest that had the full extra set in it, and then I had another chest for the rest of my, like, good gear. Or if I, like, needed to really quick chest anything.
6 raw beef, 6 raw mutton, and 7 cooked chicken.
Nice.
Oh yeah, giving me the diamonds was funny for the video. It was also very funny for me. It was even more fun for me. I had a very fun time with those diamonds. Thank you.
You want to ask me any more questions?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a second.
One.
Damn, okay.
Also, after that, I was like, oh, you gonna ask me any more questions? Empty was like, yeah, give me a second. I said 1. Empty goes, oh, dang, okay. And then completely does not answer. And then, when I prompt once more, because Empty literally went, oh, dang, okay, you would expect something right after that. And instead, Empty once again was like, oh, hey, like give me a moment, goodness. As if it was, like, me being pushy about it, when it's like, it was very much insinuated that after that sentence something was gonna be said and then nothing was happening. Which is why that happened.
I hate this so much.
You should ask me a question.
I will.
See? Like, it, Empty literally goes, oh dang, okay, and then, long pause, I hate this. And then I'm like, what? Did you already forget? And then the response is, I will! But Empty, you have to understand my perspective. This isn't about your perspective, Buster.
What the hell? Okay, So, like, what's the durability on your armor?
What's the durability?
Yeah.
Well, I've been shot by one skeleton,
Cool.
and the rest of it's good.
Okay, there's a thing I'm going to plan on doing, or be doing soon, which is good.
Which is?
Don't worry about it.
What? Are you keeping
Let's
things
go!
from me?
I have enough blaze rods. If I could give you stuff in person, would you want that, or would you want me to chest it?
You should probably chest it.
How come, huh? Why should I do that way?
Because
Yeah, I definitely needed it to be chested because if I'm seeing Empty, I need to attack Empty. If Empty throws it to me, I have no time to like craft anything from it if it's actually good. So I needed that chested, and then I just needed to find a way to then get it from the chest, make something, and go after Empty as soon as possible. Bro, Empty, this is about explaining my thought process, about what I am doing. I wasn't shaming your thought process. I was explaining what was happening on my end compared to yours, you foolish little fool.
I have this friend who has this problem.
I should, because you're with that friend right now, probably I shouldn't. Are you with that friend right now?
I can't. I'm not gonna give any more details because the friend doesn't want to be known. So.
Oh, I have to travel back there. But then that's me going back to spawn. Fine.
But yeah, this whole time here, I was just in the little room with my chests, doing my little smelting and setting things up. I was doing this for a while, and then when it seemed like Empty was on the way, was when I got into my position behind the portal and was hiding.
Fine, for the video.
How else am I supposed to give it to you?
Give it to me in person.
Where else was I gonna put it? No, because my friend, you see, has taught me that that shouldn't happen.
Uh-huh. Your friend.
Also, just my friend just like messaged me, and they said for me to warn you.
Also, this scared me so much. I was literally in the middle of doing things in my little room, and then I see it go from tracking portal to tracking runner, and so then I frantically looked at the portal in front of me, and I was like, what the? And then I'm like, oh, okay, so Empty came through somewhere else. So then I gave it a bit to see if Empty would say something about doing that. But then I was just like, okay, I'll call it out because this seems to be a ruse since you're not saying anything about it, and I can obviously see that this is not here. That like you should warn them so that way they don't accidentally see you.
Got it. That's thousands of blocks out. What the hell?
And why did you do that?
Fine, I'm going back through and I'm gonna screenshot this while I'm at it and come back to it. What the hell? No, let me pull up the other thing. God damn it.
Oh yeah, as I was saying, you should warn the friend. That way they don't accidentally see you, because as you know, they kind of can't control it, but it's like on site, you know?
God, it's on site?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know it was on site like that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, and I go back toward the portal. Oh my, I can't believe I'm doing this for a video. I'm risking my life. I knew I was gonna need these five.
By the way, at this point, since I had thought that after that was said, Empty might have been on the way, I may have been hiding behind the portal at times where the Empty was not close. So, just putting that out there. There were certain times where for a while I was hiding behind the portal, just waiting. And so then later on I was like, why don't you just I over insinuated, just tell me when you are close. That way I can be ready to hide here and attack you.
Res spots. I'm so happy to throw them out. You don't want me to beat the game, right? Like, you want me to
What?
not beat the game. That's
Aren't we beating the game together?
right? True, true.
The other one says that, and then we immediately have to go right back on what we were saying.
True.
You say love it.
I'm loving it. But
I watched this happen. I was like, oh my gosh. This little guy does not know how to leave a portal. I watched that. I watched the little name tag do that. I had to stop myself from laughing. Okay, so my little base is right over here. It's right over here. So like, you just go around here and you see the entrance like right here. And then it's in this little thing. That's where my little base was. And then I was like right up here. Like if Empty had went up like 2 blocks, maybe even 1 block, and done F5, I would have been seen. Cause I was like down a bit, kind of next to this, I think, or kind of like over here. And that's where I was. I was just like back a bit, waiting.
I'm leaving my present inside the chest for you, and I go.
Okay. I waited to see it change to portal, and then I ran over. So then it was just about
You're
speed.
right outside of it?
I then was just
And now
trying
you're gonna go in.
to
And now
really
you're
quickly
gonna
go
in.
make
You're
that
gonna
an
chase
axe axe
me.
because I already had
Going back to
my
my original
backup
point.
set on. Like I had my actual stuff in its chest, and then I had my backup set on me. Also, oh my gosh, I did the talking while it was happening thing again. I'll stop doing that. I apologize. But so what had happened here was I tried to really quickly go make it into an axe and then go after it. I had forgotten one thing that I needed to go back for, which was to set my spawn in the bed. I hadn't done that since most of the time I was either hiding or it was night, so I didn't want it to see me get the achievement. So then I was just like, I'll just do it. So I had to go back. I had to do the axe. I ran to the portal, and then I had to run back because I remembered that I needed to set my spawn. So, but then, luckily Empty like took a bit to change the music, which helped with some of my lost time. But I was just needing to run after Empty the rest of the time. Sorry, I was just reading Empty's chat messages. Empty, it's your channel. I don't care if the stream gets copyrighted. You have to deal with that, not me. Anyways, as I was saying. So I actually get out into the nether. I've finally like done the bed thing. I've got the axe, and then I struggled at the very beginning
to find a certain path that Empty had used, because while I kind of needed to be right behind Empty to like use the compass and see where the paths were. Otherwise, there were certain paths I never would have found. So I am glad that I chased Empty right away. What sucks is that I had the backup gear on me. I didn't have any of my stuff. I didn't have any of my stuff that I could use to like make any extra spawns or anything. I didn't take any extra stuff with me because I expected or thought that there could be a fight in the Nether, and it's like, so I didn't take any of that stuff, which is why I then didn't have any chances to set any new spawns or set any new beds when we got into the overworld, like when I got to Empty, because I had none of that stuff on me, and I didn't have any chances to like go back for it, because the whole time in the Nether I needed to just chase behind Empty as quickly as possible, or else I'm certain there were some paths I would not have been able to find without the compass.
Let's go. We can finally actually get to the end. Oh shit, I was just about to... Ah!
Are you okay?
I almost died.
Don't do that. Me actively chasing Empty, are you okay? Empty! Why would I mute the audio when there are certain parts where the audio is needed? I need the audio at certain points. And otherwise, it's just either silence or me, and that's not fun. That isn't safe. You should be careful.
Trust me, I'm trying on that.
Are you?
Truly am.
Okay. I trust you. I believe you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But yeah, if I had not been so close to Empty, I would not have been able to follow this. And then, like, especially when I got killed and went back, I wouldn't have had the information. I wouldn't have known which way to go and been able to get, like, back to the area so fast. So, I'm more glad that I just went after Empty instead of taking the time to try and grab extra things before going through. Because, like, there were so many possibilities, and this was probably the best course of action, in my opinion, with what I already had.
Get me through. Let me actually help myself here. Let's just hope he made a diamond pickaxe.
When Empty said that, or it's either when Empty said that, or when Empty said something similar, like soon, I was like near the portal, but I had stopped and was considering going back to try and get extra gear so that I could like put another like spawn somewhere. But then Empty made it seem like it could have been currently trapping the portal, so I was like, okay, I have to take my chance. If Empty is staying around the portal right now, even if Empty is saying this like way after.
I'll say it that way.
Frick! Gosh dang it! I knew you'd do that. Okay. Yep, I was right. It was when it said that.
I don't trap the portals with the lava. Any other trap is fine that doesn't kill. Because then that's just kind of annoying.
Did you have a projectile weapon?
What I do find funny is from this perspective, like, only the achievements in chat were the things showing how close I was. Otherwise, you didn't see me, but I was, like, seeing MD's perspective from this, I was literally shocked because I was so much closer than I thought I was. I was, like, literally, each time, it was literally me being, like, right behind Empty, or almost to where Empty just was, just, like, barely out of render distance or something. It's horrible.
I do what?
I just wanted to make sure so you can get the towers and stuff. Otherwise, I would have, tried to help you get one.
Why?
You okay?
They're all breaking on me. You have any pearls by chance, maybe?
I do not.
Yep, at this point, I was literally riding on up on the ice river, and I walked up, like, I crouched up, looked, saw that Empty was doing, like, chesty things, and I was like, okay, I have to just try right now and maybe get a good extra crit or two, because otherwise things aren't going to go too well, especially since I know I'm going to have to run so far back when I inevitably die. I just need to try right now.
I do not have any, I apologize.
Yeah.
Empty reacted so quickly, it's upsetting. Like, I was hoping maybe to hopefully at least get, like, 2 extra crits. No. Empty turns around immediately on instinct and immediately gets me back.
Oh my god! Ah!
I had literally the bare minimum. I had armor, I had tools, I had a small amount of food, I had a water bucket. That is it. So then...
Come here!
You say, and then run away. Empty starts going up a dumb mountain and placing blocks, and I have no blocks. Gosh dang it. Gremlin. Empty is rude. Empty is a rude monster. Empty has said rude things to me in DMs. This is horribly upsetting.
Oh my god. Get me up. Get me up. Oh my. Another one?
And then up here, I couldn't even use this to set my spawn because I had no extra things to put anywhere. So I was horribly upset because I'm like, oh my gosh, this would have been a whole nother opportunity if I had actual stuff to like chest and then set my spawn or something. But I couldn't because all of my stuff is back in the chests, and it would be way more helpful to have all of that extra gear than to set my spawn here, have nothing, and then just run after Empty. So I couldn't even use this to my advantage. I just had to keep running after Empty and ignore it. Oh my god.
Damn. Shit.
close. You should miss a jump. You should.
No!
It would be a... Yeah! Thanks for listening!
That's not me listening in any way. It's here, Cloud! Yes!
Ah! Empty. Have you used, your brain? If you re-listen to what I said, I've continuously said, I had nothing on me, bud. So there was nothing to chest. It wasn't that I could not make a chest. It was that I could not put anything in the chests, as it was all at my other spawn. So it was more beneficial to have the other stuff that was in my chests, which was a good amount of other stuff, than to set my spawn there, go after you, possibly have nothing if you burn the things or if you pick up all of the things, and then just smack you a bunch when I have a whole thing of stuff at the other end of the portal and I know how to get back. It was by far, there was no way I could set my spawn there and it work out any better for me. Yeah, Empty. I wasn't saying I could not make a chest, I was saying that I could not chest anything.
Well, you didn't have much on you. That was your fake stuff. You set a chest. I have to hurry up. Thanks for the axe. Okay.
You did get it for me?
I did get it for you, yes, but I also needed that shield.
The only thing not there. Yeah, the moment I died, it was just about running as quickly as I could back. I was speed. Luckily, I had set things in my chests up so that they were really easy and quick to pick up. I had everything in their spots, so then I could just put it all in my inventory and go. It's just that it took a while to get there all the way through the nether and then all the way back to where you were. Fake was the new axe I had received, but
Back up that way.
although I will pull diamonds. I'm the Ender Dragon. Yeah, I 100% saw you here. Okay. I know I tried to check with you here that one time, but I need to see if there is any way to see me. Because I 100% had seen you look in my direction. So can I see you here? Okay, I can't with how the frames are, but I also know that at the time I saw you look in my direction and I immediately went behind a tree. So I'm the frames plus that information could be that I literally on the screen look like falling snow for the video. I don't know what your screen saw, but I 100% saw you look in my direction and hid behind a tree. And then I set my bed and so at this point I was over here somewhere. I crouched behind a tree hoping Empty didn't see me because I had just arrived there on my boat, like ice across the river.
So then I had just gotten there. I see Empty. Empty does like a little turnaround. I'm thinking Empty could have seen me come along the river. Empty could see me over here. But then Empty started doing like other things and like did a little building thing. So I was pretty sure that Empty didn't see me, but I still wanted to shift just in case Empty could be like going around the area or anything. So I put my bed and then I shifted around so Empty wouldn't know the direction that the bed came from, and then I went toward where Empty was.
Okay, finally I'm actually probably getting progress, even though I dug down the same way like 3 times already.
Also, at this point, I was 100% like either I had just like gotten to above, like on the ice, or I was like very close to it, because I remember that once Empty got the I Spy achievement, that was when I was either in the middle of breaking a block or I went down into the water to go and break one of the blocks.
Do you have enough pearls?
There's a thing called knowing where the stronghold is in the Nether, and also getting more pearls from trading.
I keep forgetting that you have enough time for that by far.
Finally!
Yep, and that is me going down the hole. I'm glad I chose the right one, because Empty made a bunch of like the little things, like a bunch of the little like digging down places, and then covered them up with different things in the water. I'm just glad that I went straight to the correct one. Only issue with that is I went down it. I went a bit too fast for the water that was going in, and then I fell from the high place. Luckily, I placed the bed already nearby, so I just had to run back and then like swim down. But that was definitely an accident. And like I didn't expect it to happen, so I didn't even process that it was like that. I didn't process that it was happening, so I had no chance to water clutch. So then I just fell.
That's a fake.
So then I just frantically ran back and hoped that Empty would not go and check and check the area and find all my stuff just laying there.
You're not saying anything which proves more.
Bro. What are you doing?
By the way, I guess it's cut out, but then I got the I Spy achievement, and then Empty was like, oh, haha, see? And I'm like, yeah, haha, see? That was totally on purpose, haha. So then I would have usually been more secretive, but Empty knows I got the I Spy achievement, so Empty knows that I'm in there, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make my presence known, I guess. Especially since there's no way I would have dug down myself in that time. So I would have only had to go down that one hole, so Empty would know the area I'm in already too. So I was just not being secretive at that point.
Wanna open that door again? Think you were the food?
Yeah, no problem, man. How much food did you not have?
Plenty. Okay, I'm not gonna have a...
the speed in which I was trying to get back to there, astronomical. I was going so fast above ground at this point, just running for my life to go get my stuff.
Oh my god.
So I got my stuff. Spoiler alert. May have been waiting there, watching Empty through the walls. Right here. So Empty turns around at this point to like run, but I heard the creeper. So the moment that Empty turns and I'm out of Empty's vision, that is, I completely had to turn around, block the shield for the creeper, and, you know, save myself since the creeper was trying to just assassinate me on Empty's whim, I guess. So that, like, you didn't see what that creeper was trying to do to me. It sucked. But then I caught up. Woo.
No! No!
Oh my god.
And then I won. I know you can't read, so that says hunters have won. So yeah. I got lucky with a skeleton and a conveniently placed fall death trap, I guess. So yeah. That's the cloud perspective on how to win your first speedrunner versus hunter Minecraft Manhunt. Make them reveal all your secrets, make them give you a gift, and then get lucky. So yeah. That was it for my TED Talk. I hope you had a wonderful day. Empty. Hey, Empty, do you have any final words?
Fuck you for being an ass moderator. And love you guys. See you guys
Love
in the
you
next
too, Empty.
stream.
Bye,
Never said that to you.
stream. Bye, stream. I'll see you
Never said that
later
to
when
you.
I stream again and I take over the channel.
I'm
Bye.